Hi everybody, this is the Week 7 edition of Peacock Baseball Weekly. Zach Carlyle here with you, and we're pleased to be joined by head coach Brandon Hunt. And coach, the season starts this weekend, but you guys had a chance to get outside a little bit last weekend down in Independence for a scrimmage. Talk a little bit about that. How'd that go for your team?
Yeah, it was kind of a last-minute thing. We've had some nice weather lately. It's been in the 60s. It's going to be 65 today, so our field wasn't quite ready to go. Give it another week of good weather, and I think it will be ready to go. But Independence has a turf field about 30 miles south of us, so we decided on Saturday and Sunday, instead of throwing our live bullpens inside in the rec center in our cages, we figured we'd just go out and scrimmage. And tell you what, it was a really good opportunity. Number one, most importantly for our guys, just to get outside and get out of the rec center, and then number two, it just gave us a good gauge in terms of where we're at in terms of competition. We threw some different scenarios at them, did some bunt coverages, first and third, some double cuts, relays. We tried to throw as much stuff at them as possible in a game-like scenario, so that when we do get down to our first games in Wichita against Newman, we feel like we're a little bit more prepared. So we certainly took a lot of good things from it, a lot of positives from it.
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned that the weather, being able to get outside, work on some things. Even here in Fayette this week, we've had 50, 60 degree weather. Tell me, how's that affected you guys be able to get out on the turf, out of the football field?
Yeah, so pretty much every day we've been going out on the football field and doing simulated practices. Obviously, we can't take live batting practice, can't do anything like that. So we do we'll do hitting groups throughout the course of the day where the guys are coming in and getting their swings in. And then we'll do the large majority of our defensive stuff out on the football field, and it's just been, again, a blessing to be able to get out there and really just, we've talked about it before, break up the monotony of being inside, but then again, just the opportunity for outfielders to get fly balls, the infielders to get ground balls on turf instead of on a rubberized surface. And so pretty much every day for about the past week and a half we've been outside. So again, in everything that you're trying to do in the preseason is just to give your guys the best look possible, so that when we get outside, it doesn't take us 4 or 5 games to get adjusted to being outside. Newman's a team that has played 7 games so far, so like I told the guys, they've had 7 games to kind of work out some of the kinks. We have not. We got those 2 scrimmage games, and those were absolutely huge for us, but when it comes to it, they're going to be a whole lot sharper than we are when it comes to the little things in the game, like bunt coverages, first and thirds, relays, all that sort of stuff. So it was a really good opportunity for us, and we're going to take advantage of one more day outside here today, and then get ready to load up the bus on Friday and head down to Wichita.
Absolutely. All right, speaking of that Wichita trip for you guys this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, you take on Newman to open up the year. What are your expectations from your group, and what are you expecting from this 4-game weekend, Scott?
Yeah, we're certainly excited. We're excited to play. Newman's a good ball club. They've got a chance to coach against them last year, so I'm familiar with a few of their guys, a few of their arms. They had a lot of turnover last year. Had a kid, their leadoff hitter, their best player was drafted. Can't remember who drafted him, but they've had some turnover. So when it comes to being a senior dominant team, we are actually the team that has more experience than they do. Now again, a lot of that can get neutralized in the fact that they've been outside longer than us. They've played a few more games than us, but we're just looking to go down and compete. I told the guys I really am less concerned about what the outcomes of the games are. If we go down and we play well 4 times in a row, the outcome is probably going to take care of itself. And if we go down there and we play well 4 times in a row and we lose all 4 games, that's going to be okay too, because at the end of the day, we just want to be playing good, consistent baseball, and we know it is extremely early in the year. We want to be playing our best baseball later on this spring in April and May. So these are going to be these games will be a good gauge. It'll be a good test for us, because Newman, like I said, is a good team. They play in a really good conference, and our guys will get tested right away pretty early.
Well, Coach, best of luck to you and your team this weekend down in Wichita. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Zach.
Head Coach Brandon Hunt with us. This is Week 7. We'll talk to you next week after the season begins against Newman over the weekend. Peacock Baseball Weekly. Thanks for joining us.